Hey, this week's YKWD is awesome. First of all, YouTube, click subscribe, click like, comment, tell us what you think. We read the comments. And if you're on patreon.com, thank you so much. If you're not, you want to watch the episodes first before anybody live, you want to be in the chat, you want to get the extra YKWD week, go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and become a member. It's the price of a cup of coffee and you get so much. This week, I am excited. One of my oldest friends, one of the greatest comics walking. He has his own radio show, has had it for years. He is my friend Jim Norton, or AKA Chip Chipperson, AKA Doug Bell, makes a little appearance, which makes me sick to my stomach. Watch the episode right now. Enjoy. We will see you next week. Make sure you comment in the thing for me, please. Comment. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I don't know how to end things. Bye. As the weather gets warmer and jackets come off, what should you be putting on? That's easy, my friend. New Tommy John loungewear. Tommy John underwear moves with you thanks to the breathable, lightweight, moisture wick fabric. Believe me, I need some moisture wick down there, man. Oh, that should be the name of my next album, Moisture Wicking. With 4 times the stretch, boom, of competing brands. 4 times. That's awesome. I love a stretchy underwear. It feels like you're not wearing anything. It feels nice and comfortable. And look, man, from an ex-chubby guy to a new skinny guy, kinda, I need underwear that doesn't wind up in my butthole. Tommy John's fanatics say Tommy John's has the most comfortable boxer briefs ever. There's no downside. Buy one pair and you'll never want to wear any other underwear again. Boom. Shop Tommy John's colorful new spring design at TommyJohn.com/YKWD and get 20% off your first order. Listen, order a bunch of stuff. Get it. Get stuff for your friends. Order presents, Christmas presents for next year right now, and get 20% off your whole order. Save 20% right now at TommyJohn.com/YKWD. See site for details. Today's episode is brought to you by GhostBed. A great night of sleep is important for anybody, believe me. Comedian or not, GhostBed makes premium mattresses at an affordable price. I love this company so much. I love these beds. Trust me, all the design is amazing. It's for a cooler and more comfortable sleep. Take advantage of a free and fast shipping, their 101 night mattress sleep trial and financing that only starts at $35 a month. You heard me, $35 a month. You can get a brand new mattress for as low as $35 a month. That's crazy. Our listeners can get 30% off mattresses plus 2 free pillows, or get 40% off when you bundle a mattress with their award-winning adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for a limited time. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules.
Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original.
You know what, dude? Everyone go watch Baba New special Killbags with Tiffany.
Welcome, everybody. Wow. Oh, yeah. That is one of my number one fans. Sexy. Her name is?
Daisy.
Daisy what? We'll put her link up. She made all these promos for my special. You know what, dude? Podcast. Thank you for listening. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You guys are watching live right now. I want to thank you for supporting my show and the crew here. All your money goes into the show. We're like community theater. Anyways, I want to thank all you people on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tell us what you think about the show, and go get Bubby Killbox on LouisCK.com. I gotta be careful. That's addictive. LouisCK.com. It's killing it. I keep getting checks. So thanks for buying it and supporting my special. I'm sure you're probably supporting Louis and just going, what's this shit? And then you get it. You're like, "Ugh." But that's cool. I don't care. What else? I got a great show today. I'm very excited. We're going to get right into it. One of my oldest friends, one of the funniest guys walking, and he's here now, Mr. Jim Norton.
Who's Daisy?
Daisy. She's, I went into my DMs one day when my special came out, and there was this beautiful young girl who left all these videos, and I watched them, and that was one of them. She was promoting my special for me, and she has an OnlyFans page, and that's not only what she's packing.
I see.
Oh, beautiful girl. Beautiful young girl.
Is she?
Oh, beautiful.
Daisy, huh?
Daisy. Get her, can you get her thing,
Should
please?
promote her page.
And talking to the microphone, can you promote her page? And instead of yelling from across the room like we're in prison, that you could, there's a microphone over there for you.
Yeah.
Go over there and produce. Yeah, he's going to get it. She's so sweet, nice. Twitter, she's fantastic. Twitter,
Where's she from?
she's, I would say, an Asian country.
Oh, you don't know. She doesn't live here.
I don't know. Good question. I didn't get too into it
Okay.
because I have a wife.
I know. It's hard. You got to watch it.
Yeah, it gets hard.
I know.
Definitely got to watch it.
Trust me.
Got to be careful. Dawn asked for my computer. We had some lawyer stuff. My lawyer needed old emails and certain things. She's like, give me your computer. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? She's like, I got to look stuff up. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, just don't type in PR.
Yeah.
Don't type in.
Don't look up transmissions.
Sheraton hotels are off limits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look up women's right. Nothing with she.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you got to browse private.
Dude, I came back. I didn't know about private. What is this?
Private browsing, it's just, I mean, the internet company still has your, I'm sure, but it just takes it out. So if somebody uses your computer right after, they don't see exactly what you have been typing into search engines, which are, again, they're just things that it's a little embarrassing.
I want to use the dark web. Have you ever used? I don't even know. Somebody said to me that the web that we use is like only 10% of the internet. The rest is the dark web.
I've looked on an Onion router before, but I don't know how to navigate it. Like it comes up with all of these. I was hoping to get like, you know how they have these like fucking these leaks where they'll have like all these fucking like OnlyFans leaks or whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to find them. It was all these lists of sites, and I got bored and deleted. I have no idea how to navigate it.
How do you get on it?
You need an Onion router.
What's an Onion router? That sounds perverted.
That
It sounds like something you'd
a
search
Tor
in
browser. A Tor browser.
A Tor browser.
Yeah, Tor is. You have to look up how to do it because I truly am not. I'm just not good with it, and I know that if you are good with it, you can probably find whatever you want.
Could you find like sex, guns, like anything?
Anything, yeah.
Anything.
But I couldn't even find these fucking
What?
these OnlyFans. Like they have like these celebrity nudes. I couldn't find any of it.
Really?
I don't know how to navigate it. No,
Wouldn't that be on Reddit?
maybe.
Wouldn't it be on Reddit?
Maybe.
So, do you have? Does anybody know how? Danny, I got a bunch of nerds here. Do you know how to get on the dark web? No. Good. Thanks for talking to the mic.
Sorry.
Fucking idiot.
By the way, did you find her page?
I'm looking for it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Why don't you just look under people who Bobby follows on Instagram or follows him and look up Daisy?
I did. The handle isn't Daisy.
Oh.
It's Daisy on Twitter. Yeah, yours should be Dum Dum. All right, here we go. I'll get it right now.
She's lovely.
She's very lovely, and I do want to give her a plug. Yeah,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying.
You want her to give you one.
I would love the plug from her. I can't.
So why do you have lawyer stuff going on? Are you being sued? Are you suing someone?
No, it's all good stuff.
Okay.
I have lawyer stuff going on because of some projects. Speaking of,
Good.
my friend, we are really deep. I mean, at the final stages of comedy camp.
Good.
We are, very close to doing it, and I'm very excited that you're a part of it.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be epic.
I hope so.
You understand what you're getting into, right?
I think so, yeah.
You're going up in the woods.
I know. I don't like the woods. I don't like the outdoors. I don't like camping.
But we're not.
I also don't like fucking fading into obscurity. So if it's a project, I like fading into obscurity less than I like camping. So it's a win.
You'd rather get a mosquito bite on your asshole and shit in the woods like a bear
Yeah,
than obscurity?
I remember one time I was walking with my friend who I found out later was molested by a relative, and we were going to steal comic books, and I took a shit in the woods in my satin boxers, and I had to wipe my ass with my underwear, and as I was shitting, there were yellow jackets flying in between my legs. I was shitting by a yellow jacket nest.
A ground one?
Yeah.
That's good. Your shit probably like a tranquilizer.
I'm so happy that didn't work.
Tranquilizer. Oh my God.
It's an easy word to say.
What?
Say it fast.
fuck?
You got it.
Tranquilizer.
There you go.
Thanks.
Say it slow.
Tranquilizer. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. Tranquilizer.
I did Verzi's podcast last week, and
Boo!
I know.
Boo!
Trust me, I
Jesus.
fucking hated
I'm
it.
kidding.
Alexander Gustafsson's a light heavyweight fighter, and we were talking about UFC, and I couldn't get his name. I was picturing his first fight with Jones, his second fight with Jones, and I said it was Gunderson. Like I knew it was wrong. I had a mental block, and then someone said Gustafsson, and I'm like, oh yeah, Gus. I just couldn't
say it.
Dude, you ever see that fucking California, the Bertation, where that newscaster has that weird thing where she just can't talk? It looks like she's having a stroke.
No, what is this?
It's called a Bertation because she said something about a Bertation, and she has this weird on-air thing where her words just don't come out as words.
Right.
And it felt like that. Not that extreme, but I'm like, I could see it in front of me and I couldn't mouth those words. That word.
It's happened to me a lot lately. And
Yeah, it's getting old.
Is this him?
No, it was
Branson is live at the Staples Center.
Oh yeah.
Highlights and backstage coverage we're seeing for the very first time. Cerise.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison fight. Let's go to Terrace and look for the bit. They have the pit.
See, that was just and she's okay. I don't know what it was.
I want to do that. I want to talk like that all the time.
I want to fuck a woman so well she does that. How was it?
On my face. What'd you just do? Spit on yourself?
No, just a little drop.
A little driblets?
Little driblet.
Little driblets?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That happens to me quite a bit now.
Yeah.
I can't remember things, and I can't say words.
It's getting old, yeah.
And we're getting old.
Yeah, we are getting old. It sucks. I mean, again, it beats being dead, but not by a lot. Getting old blows.
Yeah, getting old blows.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Not while there is, but I mean,
What?
it would just stop the process.
I mean, no, not suicide, you fucking mental patient.
Jared Kushner said something which was kind of depressing. He said, because he's younger, he's married to Ivanka Trump, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ivanka is the daughter, right? Not Ivana. Ivanka.
Ivana is the wife. Ivanka
Is the daughter.
is the daughter.
He's married to Ivanka, and he's I guess he's like 38 maybe. And he said his generation is either going to be the last generation to die or the first ones to live forever. Like that's how close we are to figuring it out. And I know we're going to miss it. And it fucking sucks.
I don't think, well, we're not going to miss it. I think, listen, we're far away from living forever.
Maybe, but
we're still, the oldest person alive is still like 120 something.
117, yeah.
Yeah, we're not even close to living forever.
No,
That's some shit they say just because it sounds fucking great. They said the same shit about flying cars back in the 60s. You know, at some time we're going to, and you can't. You're not going to fly a car. You know why? Because we're assholes.
Max's generation will live to be 150 years old.
My son Max will live to, not the way he's eating.
Well, maybe
The
not.
fucking candy he had this morning for Valentine's Day.
Did he?
Here's so funny. He went and got a Valentine's Day card for a girl in school, but it was a passionate one. And he didn't read it. He just got it and put it in an envelope. Dawn was like, Bobby, you can't let him go. I go, why? She goes, you have to open that. You got to know. I opened it up. It's like, My love for you has been dying ever since I met you. The years we've been together. He met the bitch 6 months ago. He's in 4th grade.
Did he read it or he just liked
No,
the picture on it?
He just fucking took it, lifted it, and then he got me and his mom, a sexy one too. We opened it up. It's like, I've loved you since the day I met. I'm like, what are you doing?
He just sees a heart. That's all. He's
What's going on, you fucking weirdo? There she is right there. T.S. Daisy Lady. Oh, wait. Oh, come on now.
wow. What is she doing?
No, she's not doing. Oh, you can't show that. We're going to get booted.
I'm not showing it.
Well, you're not showing. You just
Are
cut
you
it out.
you're not showing it on the internet?
No.
Oh, whip that
Are we
up.
on the internet now?
We're on the internet, but whip that up.
Wait, are we live?
We're live.
Oh, so you can't cut that and then
we
put it
can't.
up.
We're not-
Oh.
they could.
Not on the screen.
It's not on the screen.
Oh, okay.
All right, go down. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, what a delightful woman.
That's good. We just what a transition too, you scumbag. How are you producing? I'm talking about my son and a cute story, and you whip cum feet on the. There's literally cum feet.
Yeah.
There's a girl with cum on her feet, like flip flops.
Isn't it great? Cum feet is such a self-explanatory thing. There's really no, you don't need any follow-up. I was looking at a picture of cum feet. Got it. I know exactly what you were looking at.
Yeah, but how am I going to go back to this guy? Looks like he's got an old Krispy Kreme donut around the helmet of his cock.
That's a really small dick.
No, come on now. That's a fine penis. Who are you kidding? Come on now. How many penises have you seen?
I mean,
dumb
my
question.
share.
Dumb question.
Yeah.
Dumb question. There you go. Yeah, we'll never get
She's a
back to
fan.
Max's little story. Sorry
No,
about that.
God bless. I did one time. I bought my mother a card for stepmother. I didn't know what it was. I did just misread it. I gave her one. It said to the best stepmother, and she cried. I made my mother cry with a shit card.
I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna give Dawn today? I'm gonna go give her a cum feet.
Why not?
I'm gonna go back while she's in the house cooking dinner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her a nice cum foot
Arc one on her fucking foot and flip flops.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make that meatloaf.
Do you ever lick your own cum off someone's feet?
Nope. Never have.
Oh boy.
Never have.
What are you fucking?
Hey,
what are you,
welcome.
Christian?
Hey, go to my sponsor right now, Ghost Bed.
What's Ghost Bed?
It's a sponsor of my podcast.
No, I understand that, but what is it?
It's a really amazing technology they created where your bed, the mattress is cool and warm, so you don't ever get too hot or too cold.
Can you adjust it?
They actually, this is the great part. They have frames that you can buy that aren't crazy expensive that you can adjust. You can get 2 of them, 1 of them, so you can sleep up. If you're snoring, you can adjust it to what you want. Yeah, it's a great company and sponsor of the YKWD.
I am currently looking for a new bed because I've had mine for 20 years, my mattress. It's an amazing pillow top.
Yeah, there's blood stains, there's jizz
There's a
stains,
lot of DNA.
just mustard. There's all kinds of stuff.
Piss stains.
Oh God, we should go get your mattress and we should have people pick the stains, and whoever comes the closest wins $100.
I think I tweeted a photo of it.
Really?
I might have. I have pictures of
So
the
did the
stains. They're
FBI.
embarrassing. I'm looking. I'm going to give a bed custom made because I need to raise my head when I sleep because I can't breathe. And my girlfriend sleeps. It's like the fucking Nazi invasion of Poland. It's like there's a knee in my back, and I'm like, I have to literally shove her. So I want a wider bed, but I can't get one longer. So I'm going to try to get a Texas King, which is like 22 inches wider.
Yeah.
Than mine now, and I want one that raises, so I have to have it custom made.
It'd
Be very expensive.
I have a big king. I have an extra. I think it's a California king.
Those are not as wide; they're longer. California Kings are, I want to say, 72.
Hang on, cut that. I have a Texas king. It's wider.
Yes.
I didn't want you to disagree with me
Oh,
on my podcast.
Oh.
I have a Texas king.
Texas King.
Yeah, it's wider.
A regular king is, I think, 76 by 80. A California King is 72 wide
Yeah.
by 84 long, and a Texas King is like 96 wide by 80.
The one I got.
Yeah.
I got the 96 wide. We call it a 96 wider.
Why don't you get a Wyoming King?
Well,
Exactly.
I actually,
There's Texas, there's Wyoming, there's the Alaskan King.
oh, the Alaskan one's a good one.
That's 108 by 108.
Oh, dude, that's the big one.
Big fucking bed.
You ever get the Russian king?
What's that?
Dude, it's this bald guy with a pot belly with billions of dollars. You suck his dick. Woo! I had nothing.
Nope.
Ah!
And I knew it.
Yeah, left me out there.
I did.
There's no improv between us.
No, it's fun sometimes to watch someone just walking towards the edge of a cliff and go, go ahead.
Hey, Russian King, what's
Yeah,
that?
there's no comedy fodder there at all. What's better than watching your friend? I remember we were doing the
You know what's
first.
better? Joining him.
That is true.
And having fun.
Watching one time we were doing the Colin Quinn show. It was like, this was the NBC. They would go out live.
Boo.
And 3 episodes. I did the final 2, and we would do it became Tough Crowd eventually. It was like the town square they called
Most people
it.
don't know. Everybody knows Tough Crowd, but the first where Tough Crowd originated
First iteration
was with Lauren Michaels.
Yeah.
On NBC.
Yep.
It was
Live Monday nights 9:30.
live, and it was Town Square. It was a pretty interesting show. It was almost what Louis was. The Louis show on HBO was before the Louis show.
Well, this was just you would go on. You would do bits like you would. The first one we did was like Joey Vega, me, Nick DiPaolo, Patrice, Geraldo. And you do it, and you would like you would kind of segue a bit into talk about something. It was like a minute, but we all knew what we were doing. And you're sitting on these steps, and I remember Patrice, and this is on live NBC, is starting to do his, and I'm like, he fucking forgot. And I'm watching this guy, like just trying to find himself, and I was so happy watching him on live television forget his joke. And that's what it's like watching your friend walk off a cliff. I mean, I knew he was funny. I didn't care.
I would
it
love
was
to go
watching your friend fucking. He salvaged it. He pulled it
Of course
together.
he is. He's a loudmouth from Boston.
Yeah, but I knew because we had rehearsed.
Right.
So I knew he forgot his place.
Right.
And it was just amazing to watch someone lose their place on live TV. I was so happy.
The fact that they put that group of people live on television is
NBC
a
too.
mistake they'll never make again.
No, they didn't.
Ever make again.
They didn't. Did 3 episodes. Who was there? The guy that actually eventually said no to it, and it got huge laughs. I remember you were in one of those. There was a bit Colin did about people who like are like self-centered or whatever, or annoying, like the guy who hugs too much at the office, which was Rich Francesi. And you were like the guy who expects you to be excited for things that he's doing. And you walk by, you're the guy in the office, and you walk by and you high five and you go, I got that new jet ski. And you high five a guy.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be excited that you got your fucking jet ski.
I don't
It was great.
remember.
It was
Wow.
really funny. Yeah.
No. Tough Crowd was great, though.
It was. Yeah.
What an easy gig that was.
It was. And I've just recently found DVDs of all my Tough Crowd appearances. I guess I had archived them all back then.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're a crazy person.
I am a little bit, but I'm glad I have those.
This is why I know you're crazy. And I don't mean it like bad. We're all crazy.
Yeah.
We all have our thing.
Crazy like a fox, ladies and gentlemen.
What does the fox say? Nom, 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 nom.
I actually like that. Baby Sharks is good too.
Baby shark, 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 shark. How's it go?
I don't know.
Nice talking to you. You look like a baby shark.
Yeah, you do.
You do. We just do this back and forth.
All day.
All fucking day.
Yep.
What if we just sat here for 3 hours? You do.
I don't want to.
Your improv skills stink.
I'm not enjoying
It's
that.
just terrible.
I'm not enjoying
You
that.
really just shut it down.
I do. I don't know. What to do.
I kind of like it though. It's
Sure.
addictive. I want to keep doing
You
it.
can't not do it.
What was I talking about?
Daisy.
No, we weren't. You're thinking about that.
No, you were
We're all
talking
thinking
about.
comfies.
Uh,
No, I was.
Tough Crowd.
No, but I had something else after that.
Colin Quinn.
No,
Quinny.
no,
Um,
shit.
putting us on live television.
No,
How much fun the show was.
it was.
That was what you were saying.
No, it was something else. Anyways, the Tough Crowd thing was fun, but that was. This is the. You're doing.
Oh, I'm a crazy person because I archived all my Tough Crowd.
Oh, you're the
I
crazy
found
person.
them,
That's it. Oh, because this is. I want to tell the story. We went to UFC 100,
Yeah.
which is one of the biggest UFC events ever. They had the fan.
That's right.
Interaction. They're the big. I think it was the second one, but it was the biggest one. It was at MGM. I mean, it was massive, and we got so VIP'd.
Backstage passes everywhere.
I mean, it was crazy. And we're backstage, and you were getting autographs or something like that, and then all of a sudden, you saw somebody with a glove.
Yeah.
And I saw your eyes. You lit up, and you go, I can get gloves. I'm sign a glove. and you went and bought 30 pairs of gloves.
Yep.
You bought 30 pairs of the UFC gloves.
Yep.
And you had them in a duffel bag. You had somebody buy a duffel bag. And then I think it was Sam had to go buy them.
Was he? Was he there?
Sam was not
Okay.
Sam we know now. Sam was
Still kind of an intern. Or, yeah.
100%. And he went and got this duffel bag of gloves, and you had all the fighters sign gloves. You went up to every fighter. You didn't even care you didn't even know who some of them were.
Back then, no.
You didn't know any of You were like, who's that guy? I was like, that guy's the champ.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? He's going to be all this shit. And you had them all sign it. You were annoying. And you had this bag full of signed UFC gloves from some of the greatest fighters of all time.
I still have them. I don't sell
Where?
them. They're in my house.
Doing what?
The one I have displayed, I have a nice one displayed from 2011. John Jones signed to me, but I want to get them to me. I have great shit signed.
But what do? You have so much stuff. You know what you don't have?
Yeah.
Photos of your friends.
I do. I actually got a nice photo of you, which I had signed for you. Did I ever give you your John Jones signed photo?
No, but see that.
I have a John Jones signed photo for you. I got Uriah Faber a photo of you and Uriah together.
Never gave it to me.
I have them. I'll give them to you this week.
You said that to me.
I forget.
You've said that to me.
I forget.
You've said that to me.
Yeah.
For 10 years.
Oh, I do have them.
It's 10 years.
You and Johnny Bones.
It's 10 years.
Yeah.
You've said it.
I'm trying to give you a reason to stop over.
You can't just go over your house. You have security.
Yeah.
You have to ask me.
Yeah, I'd love you to come over.
When?
Whenever you want. The house is done now. The apartment's done.
I'm going to come over today.
Okay. You can.
What time?
8:30. Was that?
8:30 tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Getting a little late there, but I don't do anything late on weeknights. No.
Anyways,
no more.
You have all these gloves. Why?
Fedor.
Why don't you have? What are you going to do with them?
Because you know why? I always think like I'll have a house someday to display. I have boxing gloves signed by. I got an Ali glove. I got him to sign it. I got fucking Frazier. I got.
You can tell it's his signature.
It's a tiny one. Ali's is very small.
Yeah, it's got to be.
He was very sick by that point. No, it's very, very legible, but teeny. It's like he just signed it all frail. And I got Jake LaMotta. I got Tyson, a fucking Oscar De La Hoya, Mayweather, all of them.
What are you going to do with them?
I don't know. I always thought I would do something with them. I know I'll never sell them. They were never for profit.
So you're going to die.
Hopefully.
You're going to die someday, Norton.
Yeah.
And you're going to have the most incredible memorabilia in some storage unit somewhere. They're gonna collect it all.
Maybe, yeah.
Some fat fuck with a receding hairline is gonna go in and go, wait a minute, there's a whole this is and have all this shit.
Well, I don't know what to do with them. I don't have enough room to display all of them.
Idea.
What?
Give them to me.
Most of them are signed to me.
Doesn't matter. Leave them to me and you will.
You don't want a two Jim from Sugar Ray Leonard. What the fuck you want that for?
100%. It's a famous person and then a kind of famous person.
I was hoping I was the first.
Oh, sorry.
Person.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was a famous person and an icon. But you're right, it's a famous person, and it was famous in 2007 person.
I'm saying I would love to. You can't just let those go into the wind.
No, they're not. I have them all in like good.
You gonna give them to your nephew?
I don't know if he'd want to. I will find a way to display them. Like I have basketballs.
No, listen.
Signed to me. Abdul Jabbar.
You have
Magic.
You have something signed to you that you've never touched.
No, I have. I put them in glass cases.
Why don't you get condoms signed? Why don't you get something you're familiar with?
Wait a minute. I'm not familiar.
My fault. Apologies.
What I did, I have a bunch of unopened.
Yeah.
You know, they're good until 2002. Yeah.
Why? I don't understand. You got all this stuff, and it's gonna go.
It's hoarding, but I don't do it anymore. I'll take pictures with guys. Like I meet everybody for UFC, but I don't get shit signed anymore. Not photos, nothing.
It's elite hoarding.
But it wasn't to be. It was just because like
that's a good show.
It's being
we should pitch that show.
Elite hoarding.
Elite hoarding. Because the show hoarding. It's just tuna cans and fucking cat shit and newspapers. Right?
Yeah.
We do elite hoarding.
Which is collecting. What's the difference in collecting and elite hoarding?
Fucking this much. Yeah. You are not a collector. You are an elite hoarder.
That's probably correct because I don't have I don't know. I don't know what the difference
I'll
is.
tell you, a collector will know the difference between a fake Ali signature and a real one.
No, I would too, because I would get the signature myself.
Yeah, but you couldn't look at another signature and be like, oh, that's real.
No.
These guys know that his eye does this and he makes a heart on the dot. And
Yeah.
blah,
Elite
blah, blah.
hoarding. That's a good idea.
Elite hoarding.
Let's pitch that.
Let's pitch that. Me and you, and we start the first episode with you, and then we go over to like
but I'm not interesting enough for a whole episode. Like you get guys like
to get better self-esteem, man.
No. Meaning I don't have enough stuff. Like elite hoarding, like you know who's an elite hoarder or collector? Kirk Hammett from Metallica has all this horror movie shit. Bruce Buffer,
Elite hoarder
of
Right.
really amazing movie posters.
And we get them to give stuff away, and we sell it and we give it to their charity.
I don't know if they'd give stuff away. We just show it as a show.
No, fuck it. You got to get rid of it. You're keeping it. You got to give some stuff away.
See, that's gonna make it hard. I had a great idea for it.
Or we get a museum somewhere and you donate it to the museum where you still own it, but we're going to have it out on display in Vegas at the Elite Hoarding Expo Center. It's time to shed your hibernation sweats and spring break into new light, comfy loungewear from Tommy John. When you wear Tommy John, you're that much more comfortable. So you can do everything better. Everything. Tommy John loungewear, pajamas, underwear have dozens of comfortable innovations like luxury, soft, tri-blend, and micro modal fabrics with 4-way stretch. I love a stretch. I'm so glad men get stretchy stuff now. We never got stretch. We always had like Wrangler, it was like wearing steel. Our underwear was metal. Now, Tommy John, I'm telling you, it's just soft, comfortable. You don't even have your underwear on you. I feel like I'm 20 walking around naked again with my stuff out. With over 20 million pairs sold and thousands of 5-star reviews, people love Tommy John. That's why Tommy John doesn't have customers. They have fanatics, and I'm one of them. I'm a fanatic, baby. Dude. Everything backed by Tommy John's. Best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free. That's the guarantee. It's the best pair of underwear, or it's free. That's pretty, holy God, my wow guarantee, right? Shop Tommy John's color new spring designs at TommyJohn.com/YKWD. Get 20% off your first order. So order a bunch of stuff, man, because you're getting 20% off. Save 20% right now at TommyJohn.com/YKWD. See site for details.
I went to who's got one? Guillermo del Toro or Del Tormo, how do you say his name? He's got a whole house full of shit.
I mean, the amount of stuff that you have, if you sold it all, if you just put it out there and sold it all, got rid of it, you wouldn't miss it.
Now, you know who's got good stuff, and I saw it when I was in LA at this this motion picture museum. Spike Lee put his collection on display. He has old movie posters. He had an old On the Waterfront giant Brando poster, stuff like that. But I'd rather see that stuff in people's houses. I would rather have a TV crew go in, and people love talking about their shit.
Right.
Spike gets stuff signed to him. He's got all this stuff from Al Pacino to him.
So we're spitballing. We're creative thinking right now.
Yep.
So what we do is we find a way to present the stuff in the person's house so they can actually use it and see it. And whatever they don't use, they can donate.
They're not going to want to get rid of any of it.
This is the hoarder in you.
That's no. But that's also the hoarder in them. And you're not going to get people who are going to want to get rid of something that they like. Because some of them are not
I'd love to get rid of Dawn. You want it?
I said that they like.
I do like it.
I understand.
That's about it.
Yeah.
This morning was a rough one.
Why?
It was Valentine's Day.
So that's nice.
Yeah, I know, but she wound up.
Was Max eating candy?
Yeah.
Were you telling him not to?
No.
Was she telling him not to?
Not a lot. We're
What
not.
are you fighting about?
We're fighting about the fact. This morning we go up. Max had the inappropriate card yesterday.
Sure.
He was like, I was like, let's make one. Let's make a card. He's like, I want to get one. I was like, whatever. And then just a lot of stuff. And she's premenopause. She's got a little twatty. She's got, she walks around like, a detective in 1978 in New York City. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
did you talk to Gary?
Yeah.
What?
Married to Serpico.
Yeah, it's just, her tone. Did you get the card? All right, relax.
Yeah.
Max, you know what I mean? Chill, whatever. But whatever. This morning she was a little rough, and I had to go to CVS in the morning, and then the guy at the CVS was nuts too. He was dressed like he was in the Taliban, like literally.
I don't like you say it with that accent.
What, Taliban?
No, it's Taliban. Stop saying like you say Pakistan too because you want to sound educated.
I want to sound like Barack Obama, the Taliban.
Taliban. You said Taliban.
Taliban.
Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, it's my fucking brain. It's the Taliban sending us a message. You're going to die.
Yeah, you take it out. It just says boom.
I know, that'd be greght.
Oh, facts.
Thanks.
Great.
We got questions for you for later in the show.
Oh, good.
Oh, look at this. What does this say? This is from, Keith Robinson sent me a message. It says, if you don't get my money, and then he sent me a link. Oh, that's good. It's a man shot around 57 times in a gutter with blood coming out of his skull.
What do you owe money for? The Super Bowl?
Yeah, I bet him on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl party you missed.
I didn't go on purpose. I am back on my diet. I was off it for a while, and I'm back on it. And I've been so bad that anywhere that there's going to be good food, I'm avoiding for a month or two. I can't do it. I'm fucking binging. I'm just like, no, I'm not going to fucking put the weight back on.
I tell you, I've been binging a little bit too.
It's hard.
I've been binging a little bit too. I was on the road and I was with comic. Now that I can have anything, I can eat anything. I still can't eat a lot.
Yep.
But I can eat a little more than I could.
Yep.
And now I've been, I was binging a little bit on the road with these peanut butter pretzels.
Oh, come on. The fucking best.
It's the best snack out there.
Yeah.
Is there a better snack?
No.
Salty and sweet.
It's delicious.
You can do it with milk or soda or water.
I like pretzels and mustard.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
but I do like a nice peanut
Should
butter
be your
pretzel.
next album.
Pretzels and mustard.
Yeah, that's what I think of. Pretzels and mustard when I think of you.
Well, my album should be called "They Always Forget the Mustard." Because they do when you order it. I order it no matter what food I get. I order mustard with it.
Yeah, because you know why?
Because they're stupid.
No, because restaurants don't have mustard.
Yes, they do.
No, hot dog places have mustard.
They all have mustard.
Not even McDonald's stopped serving mustard.
I've never had a restaurant say, we don't carry that, sir. They're always like, yeah, we'll bring it. And then and room service always forgets it, those fucks. And then I have to send them back down because my eggs are going to get cold.
You put mustard on eggs?
You bet I do.
You are such a little mustard.
I am a little mustard.
You are.
I love mustard.
If you were a condiment, you'd be mustard.
I love mustard.
Mustard. Look at
It's very popular.
It's not popular.
It is popular.
It's the least popular condiment. It's 100% the least popular
I can't
condiment.
finish this discussion. It reminds me too much of DeRosa's show.
We
can't steal-
fucking mustard.
Yeah, we can't steal. We
actually.
can't steal DeRosa's show.
Now, we're not stealing a show. It's just a fact.
All right.
Mustard is the fifth. I would put ketchup, mayonnaise number one.
Ugh.
What?
Mayonnaise is okay. I haven't had it in years.
It looks like you eat it all the time.
I've had some on my chin.
You got it on your feet.
I got it.
You have the same consistency of mustard, of mayonnaise. You look like a blob of mayonnaise. I hope you choke.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, dude, there it is right there. Condiments. Number one is ketchup. I'll go with that. Number two is not mustard. Shit. That's an American horseshit thing.
Sure it is.
Hot sauce number three because of the Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
Mayonnaise number four. And salsa number five. Again, the Spanish people are jumping in on it.
They like a good spicy treat.
The Spanish people have a nice condiment selection. Yeah, but mustard is disgusting. My neighbor, Peter Finity, lived next to me when I lived at my grandmother's house. Peter Finity. They had back then, Irish Catholic, everybody had like 8 people in the house. The Robinsons had a few.
I had a neighbor, Kevin Finnerty.
Yeah, we had Peter Finity, the big family next to us. A lot of kids.
Kevin Finnerty.
We had, he would put mustard on everything.
Really? Who, Kevin Finnerty?
No, not Kevin Finity.
Oh.
Peter Finity. Pancakes, mustard.
No, it's too much.
He would come outside with premium crackers with mustard.
I get that.
Back when they didn't have the squeeze thing, you had to have a fucking butter knife in the thing and smear it.
That's nice.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not. It's good.
You saying crackers and mustard?
I love it. I prefer a little treat between them, little piece of cheese or something. But I mean, I would eat that.
cheese, mustard, and a cracker.
Oh, come on. And that'd be clear my throat. My fucking stupid throat clearing.
Disgusting.
I can't eat lactose.
It's just what?
I can't eat milk or cheese or any of that shit.
Why?
Because it fucks my throat up and it makes me, and my farts are like monstrous.
Yeah, bad fart. I have bad farts to the protein I'm drinking now.
Monstrous.
Terrible farts.
So wait, you're eating more on the road. You gotta be careful, man.
No, it is. It sneaks up on you. Sneaks up on you.
That's right.
I can feel it now, though. I feel swelled up. Like late at night, I feel like swelled, and my watch will fit differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my body reacts.
Are you doing anything like
working out?
No, but I mean like
sucking dick.
I mean, yeah,
jerking off.
But Darren, trust me, you can still
Gay
get fat.
spas. I go to gay spas.
You can still fatten up.
Oh, sorry. That's the way they like me.
Do you no, but I mean for the addiction of food, are you doing anything for the addiction of food?
Yeah, I mean, I go to meetings.
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of meditation. The one thing that works the best is going to the gym and lifting weights. Lifting weights for me is the best thing I've done. Dumbbells, lifting weights for a half hour, and then a walk for a mile, and I feel great. But the sauna too. The sauna is killing it for me. I have one in my house.
I know. I saw it. It's
Best
nice.
thing the best thing I ever got.
You like it? Does it smell after a while? Being in the sauna's got to stink.
No, not at all. It's infrared. It's not that steam shit with the rocks. It's infrared, which is better for you than anything. I go in there. I sit for around a half hour, maybe 35 minutes at 150. But I sealed everything better. I saw this video on the internet where you could seal it and make it like 160. I got it up around 20 degrees in there, and sweat, unbelievable. Best thing. And now you just buy them, put them in your house. It takes 5 seconds to put up and plug it right into a wall.
I debated if it wasn't so windy on my terrace because of where we are. There's just so much fucking wind. Anything blows over. I could never have had anything that stands above the concrete
You
barricade.
can't put it outside. You put it in your room.
No, but there were some for outside.
Why don't you get a fucking house?
Because I like where I live. I like being in the city.
Why?
I just do. I mean, I like being in the city. I have a nice view. I love where I live.
Well, let me ask you a question, dude.
Sure.
I mean, can I be earnest? Can I get serious with you
Sure.
for a second? Like, you're never around. You never hang out. You come in, you do your spot, you go home. You do your show, you go home. You like, not that I worry about you, but I do care.
Sure.
Like, I wonder, I mean, and I know you got a girlfriend and, all that. I get that. I have a wife and a kid, and I love being home with them too.
Yeah.
But, I wonder, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Like, I don't even know what you do. Do you guys go out a lot? Do you just stay in the apartment all the time? What the fuck do you do?
Dude,
I know what you used to do.
I go to work Monday through Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up at 7 a.m. I go to work, go to the gym Monday, Tuesday right after work, typically right there. Come home on Mondays, do UFC podcast until the afternoon, and then I walk to the cellar, do 2 spots, and walk home. Every night I walk down to the Comedy Cellar, do 2 spots, and walk home 6 nights a week. UFC podcast twice a week, Chip once a week, and gigs. I mean, I'm busy every day, always doing stuff.
So on weekends, are you touring?
No,
I
haven't.
don't see you around.
I have not been motivated. I've been here every weekend at the cellar.
Right.
Every weekend doing 2 spots a night, working on material, and I'm really happy with the material. But I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. I haven't been motivated, but it's not for bad reasons. It's for really good reasons. Like, life is really good. I'm happier now than I've ever been. So it's like I'm kind of happy at home. So I'm enjoying this. Don't forget, it's the first time in my life I've ever taken time off, and I'm still doing 6 nights a week of sets.
Yeah. And working, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't stopped at all, but it's just kind of nice going home and just being happy at home.
You're enjoying the fruits of your labor.
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
bit.
But I also
You're enjoying it. You're enjoying it like a fruit.
Yeah, exactly. I have gigs. March 4th, Paramount Theater almost sold out. Come see me there if you wish.
Did you get a brick?
I haven't sold it out yet, but I'm sure I will.
That's awesome.
I have gotten bricks there. But anyway, so I'm doing gigs, and I'm happy with the gigs I'm doing.
That leads me to my next question. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
I do. I wonder, I gotta go. Every time I see it at the cellar, I gotta go. I gotta go.
You know why? Because I walk home. I like to take a nice walk home. I get my steps in.
Sure.
It feels healthy to walk.
Yeah.
And I also get home and I kind of unwind and I have to go to bed. I can't be up all night anymore. It drives me crazy.
Right. And well, this leads to my next question.
Sure.
When are we gonna see a special out of you? And who have you thought of it? Have you thought of who you want to do it? Where you want it to go? Are you going to produce it yourself? Where it's going to be?
I've thought of it
What
like
was the last special you did? Before you answer that question,
2017, Mouthful of Shame. But I shot in 2019. I shot The Degenerates with you,
right?
Season 2 of Netflix,
Yeah.
and then we went into the pandemic not long after that. So, I mean, it's been 3 years since I shot something. I mean, there was August
A
of
lot, but
3.5
longer than
years.
that since you shot your own thing.
My own 1 hour, yeah. But again, I can put an hour up anytime, but like, what do I want to? No, I don't. I'm not on YouTube. Like, my YouTube sucks. So I'm like, where would I put it? Colin told me I ought to do because he saw, like, I have a big hunk on the royal family. He's like, you ought to do a special about the royal family, like a 20-minute special.
Oh my God.
About the fucking Queen's death and the royal family because the material is good.
Yeah.
And I have a decent amount of material on this subject or on that. UFOs. I have a huge hunk on UFOs. I thought of doing like a UFO special for 20 minutes down at the Fat Black. Not free. I wouldn't even make money off it, but I want to just get rid of the material.
Can I direct one of them? Let me direct one
Why?
because I want to direct.
Have you ever directed a special?
Yes, I have.
Which one?
I directed Comfoot. Was my first one,
We'll see.
which is a huge. Why? Let me direct it.
Because you're bossy. You're very bossy.
Yeah, directors are supposed to.
No, I know, but
Directors are supposed to be bossy.
No, but you would do that thing where I'd be like, no, I want to do this. Dude, I'm telling you the lines.
I wouldn't be bossy.
Yes, you would.
Do I try it right now? Go ahead, try it.
I want to open with that. I don't think that belongs second. I should
You know
open
what?
with it.
That's a good idea. I like that idea a lot.
Cool.
Can I present you with a side idea just to see if you want
Who
it?
are you portraying, by the way? This is not Robert Kelly. So who are you pretending to be right now?
I'm not. I'm trying.
That's just not the guy I know.
But I've changed. We haven't hung out in a long time.
All right.
A life of a stand-up comedian is crazy. You're going nonstop. You're staying up all night, up until dawn. Then you're dreaming about comedy. And then you wake up, you're thinking about comedy. I mean, it's a nonstop thing. Running yourself into the ground it will never work. You'll never do it. You need to make sure you get a good night's sleep. I'm telling you right now, your sleep is the most important thing. All right. For anybody, not just for comedians. Sleep is the best medicine for everything that ails you. And that's where Ghost Bed can help. Ghost Bed mattresses are designed with premium materials and a patented cooling feature so you sleep better, cooler, and more comfortable from the moment your head hits that god dang pillow. Look, take advantage of free shipping, 101-night mattress sleep trial, and financing starting at $35. Anybody can get this mattress, $35 a month, and most orders ship within 24 hours. So you can start sleeping better this week right now. Our listeners can get 30% off mattresses plus 2 free pillows, or get 40% off when you bundle a mattress with their adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for a limited time. You don't think I've changed?
I mean,
No, you don't.
I like the way you were, so I'm okay with that.
You like me?
Yeah, I like you.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't, dude. Let me tell you something. Before the pandemic, I found out I was a dry drunk
Yeah.
for years. I mean, bad. And I had no clue. I remember when everything fell out and I had a bottom because the thing that I held so precious, the thing that I held higher than anything, work, money, fame, was gone. I had just worked so hard on this comedy tour, Creeps with Kids, that was successful, selling out, touring with my friends, which was a thing that I created that I wanted to do. And then all of a sudden, agent, manager, gigs, gone. Everything gone.
Do you fire everybody?
No, well, we were falling out here. Somebody else, wasn't booking over here. I went from being on FX show, being on Louis, and then having a tour and a podcast and all this shit, and then it all being gone kind of in the same time frame.
Right.
And then having a kid and a wife, and and then I realized, wow, I'm a dry drunk. I have everything before the stuff that was important. The only thing that matters is the people I love, and you know, having a roof over your head, having food to eat, and then being together is what matters. I love these people. I love being with them. I have great people in my life. And then how do I keep that? Oh, I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. I never did the things I was supposed to do. I didn't go to meetings. I didn't do all the steps, all that stuff. I didn't do any meditation. I didn't do any of the stuff we're supposed to do. So when I went back, it was like being a newcomer again.
Yeah.
And I still go to the same meetings every week. Don't miss them. I was there today.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't miss them. The meetings gotten big, gotten small, but I'm there. And I appreciate them because I was losing my brain. And look, I'm still fucking crazy. I still have, you know, all this stuff. But I was in fear, constant fear and anxiety. And I didn't know I had anxiety. I would hear people say, oh, I'm anxiety. I take pills. I do this. I was like, yeah, I don't have that. I had it and it came, but my anxiety comes out in fucking rage.
Yeah.
My anxiety comes out in anger.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was a kid. I thought I was going to die all the time. I literally remember thinking every day somebody was going to kill me. In school, other kids, my stepfather, anything. I just couldn't see making it to the end of the day. And the stress would build up so much that one day it came out in violence or anger. And it scared people. And I was like, oh, this is...
Oh, yeah, this works.
It works.
Yeah.
This works. And not until that happened where I was like, oh, shit, I've been using this as... I have anxiety. I'm in fear all the time. And then once you acknowledge that, once you're aware of it, once you're aware of the thing, that's like a big part of the battle.
Yeah.
You can be like, oh, like now... You know, Dawn said something the other day and this and that, and she does her passive aggressive thing, and I get, and the passive aggressive just because it fucks me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and I'm like, oh, I'm doing it. I got it. I'm sorry. I'm doing that thing I do, but it still takes time,
dude. It's so hard. Like my girlfriend will fight, and she'll say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. And it's like, I want the fight to keep going so that addicted. And then I'll be like, all right, I'm sorry. And it does really go away. And she'll go, I'm sorry too. And that's the end of it. Like she likes to cut a fight. And I realize how much I love the feeling of being fucking angry and just going. And like last night we snipped at each other and she goes, we're kind of snipping at each other. And then it just kind of faded away. Like they don't go to 9 anymore. My fights used to be horrendous 3-day ordeals, like really bad. And then I just can't fucking do it anymore. I'm bored of it. Like, what am I doing? I'm 54 years old. Stop it. Shut the fuck up.
I hate the emotional hangover.
Ugh, it's
The
terrible.
emotional hangover was worse than a hangover, an alcoholic hangover.
Yeah.
Because I would just, as soon as you wake up, it's right there on your pillow staring right at you.
Yeah.
And it was with me all day. And I was like, fuck. And the only way to get out of it is to own your shit and not expect something back from the other person.
Yeah, like the depression is, I mean, we all have moments of it, but it's like nothing like it was, nothing. Like it's so good to have that gone.
It's, for me, in a big thing too, that I'm still dealing with it. I'm not going to say, I still get angry. I still get like, fuck you. But 4 years ago, I would flip out. And now when I have that moment, I've had a couple of them, but I can kind of, in the moment of fuck you, everybody's fucking me or everybody's coming at me, I can be like, you're fine. You're fine, dude. Just find another way around this. But it's so good not to have that thing on you all day long. And you can just be happy more.
Well, jump off the balcony is no longer an option. Like it really was. It's not even like a thought at this point. Like, but it was a thought for a long time. Like that was just. It's like the go-to button. Like, okay, that's the fucking. I always looked at it like the in case of emergency break glass. We know that's there, so you can always do it like that. It was just like the comforting solution to any. But even that thought is just distracting. You don't get shit done. And you want spiraling.
I never thought about killing myself. It was never an option to me. But what was an option was hurting other people.
Yeah.
Like fuck you, or that having that fight. Like you said, when you're in that argument, when you're screaming and yelling, it's not just what you did. it's what all the other shit that I held on to that I didn't let out, the car, the person, the club owner, blah, blah, blah. And I'm releasing it all. So it's almost, it feels good.
Yeah.
It's a release and it's a relief and it feels wonderful. So it's like I wanted to keep going to get it all out so I can, that's the thing I learned. I would have to let it all build up and then explode. And then it would come out, and then I would feel better, almost like a bottom, and I would restart from there. I just can't do that anymore. Not with the kid. The kid, I saw Max get mad like me. And that scared, I was like, I can't.
You don't want to put that on him.
I don't, I was given this. It's not something that, like, that's who you are. No, it isn't. I'm that little kid that didn't want to get killed.
Yeah.
I was given this. This always, and I don't want to give it to Max.
You pick it up.
You pick it up. Other people give it to you. You adopt you absorb your parents' fears, anxieties, and anger, and you put it in you, and that's how you deal. Your brain.
That's probably why I'm always afraid, by the way, of being out of work, because my dad was out of work. He got laid off in 1980 from Hall's Trucking. Jimmy Carter was not the best president. Yeah, you're right. You do absorb it. And my greatest fear is going without.
Yeah.
Is like not having a job, not having a fucking, just being left like with nothing. Terrifying.
You just signed with Sirius again.
We have 2 more years on our deal.
You have 2 more years on your deal.
3-year deal, yeah. Excuse me.
Are you do you want to do this forever?
No.
You don't.
No. I mean,
Can you stop after this one?
yes, 100%.
You're good.
Yeah, and it's not like, because, hey, man, it's a business, and you come in high, they come in low.
Yeah.
But I already know how I feel, and most of my apartment is paid off. Like, that was the goal. Like, use these couple of years to pay your shit off. This way, you can do what you got to do when it's done.
Yeah.
And no one gives a fuck if I start a podcast at this point. But I mean, I could start one and make half the money and still pay my bills. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't have a mortgage over your head.
And the podcast you're going to do, you and Opie, right? That's what you've been talking about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, why not? That was such a comfortable work environment.
If Opie and Anthony got back together just on a podcast?
Never happened.
I understand that.
Never happened.
But do you understand how great that would be?
It would be for people in theory, but it really wouldn't be, because it's been too many years and we don't like each other.
Yeah, but you guys wouldn't have to do any of the stuff you did before.
I love Anthony, but I don't like Opie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know what you think of me and Anthony have a problem. We don't.
Oh, no, of course you do.
I love him.
Of course, but that would be such a great...
I wouldn't want to do it. Like, I don't think we'll ever talk again, and I'm fine with that. Like,
you should do one live. Do one live. Just do one live. We do it at a big theater, sell it out, broadcast it live, and just see what happens. Just to see you guys come out together, sit down. Opie opens it. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to and then just to see what would happen. Even if, and you'd have to have just a couple rules. You can't bring, this is what you do. You can't bring up the past.
oh, God.
You can't bring up the past. You can't be like, dude, you did this, you did.
I'm fine not bringing up but I don't even have any desire to do that. Like, I don't have any desire to be in the same room with them. Like, and it's not a hatred. It's just like, we're done. Like, sometimes when relationships end, you're done. Like, it's finished.
I hear you, dude. I have,
There's not a door. The door's not cracked. The door's closed. Mm-hmm. And I'm fine not revisiting it. I don't give a shit. I've said what I had to say about it. Like, and it's like, I don't have any desire to make my point to him. Like, it's been said, like, we got it. Like, it's been too many years, and there's nothing.
I agree with you, dude. I have the same relationship, and people don't. Why don't you do this? Why don't you? It's what? Like, it's over.
Yeah, who cares?
It's over, and if you go, you can't go back. Sometimes you have to go.
And I understand, but I do understand. Like, and this is the funny part. Like, people will go, like, yeah, but you 3 together. Like, none of us will ever be as good as the 3 of us were together.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Nope.
If he wasn't so blindly narcissistic, he would tell you that. But Ant knows that. I know that. It's one of those things where, like, Kiss as a band is amazing, but even when they do solo stuff, Gene doesn't do Arenas solo. No. Gene does House of Blues solo, or Ace or Paul will do the House of Blues solo. But together, it's different, and I'm okay with that. Like, it is what it is. I was a part of something fucking hilarious for a long time.
Yeah.
and it was hilarious.
Yeah, you three together
Hilarious.
were perfect.
And there was bad days, and there was bad times. There was a lot of great times, and a lot of really fun. Like I have enough people that come up and tell me how much the show meant to them, and how much comedians. Like, there's comedians that tell me, dude, I was listening to this the other day, or I fucking listened to this, and I'm like, man, you did something. That or Tough Crowd. That when comics who I respect, really funny comics, are telling me like that meant something. It makes me feel good. Like, hey, man, you're funny and you did something really funny and you were part of something really funny.
Yeah. I wish I was never involved with Opie and
So does everybody.
I wish I just said no to you and I went somewhere else. No. Speaking of that, we have some questions I want to ask you
Sure.
before we wrap up here.
Are we talking that long?
We have been talking for almost an hour.
Oh, my
but
God.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't feel
Maybe me and you should do one.
Shoot in the breeze.
Yeah, we call it King and Queens.
I love it.
Oh, just double queens.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
like
how about
it.
Cumfoot?
I like
Welcome to
that.
Cumfoot with Bobby and Jimbo.
Yeah.
And every week at the end of the show, we just come at each other's feet. There you go, Jim Cumfoot.
That's funny. I hate that fucking picture. It was a good picture.
Great picture.
But I was 2015, and I always just take these fucking pictures like Michael Myers. Like, I can't change my expression because I'm so filled with shame that whenever somebody was like, I'm gonna take some pictures. I did these 2 roasts for Whitney Cummings that are gonna be on OnlyFans, and they were really good. Like the Bert Kreischer roast is April 1st. And we roasted Whitney, and they're funny roasts. And we're at the Comedy Store, and the guy and the photographer's in the hall at the store, and he's like, all right, we're gonna take some pictures. And I'm just ashamed.
Yeah.
I can't make a face. I can do 1 or 2. I'm like, this is all you're gonna get. And it's not because I think I'm too cool.
Good.
It's because I can't fucking stand myself.
You want to talk about not standing yourself?
Oof.
I have these photos come up on my phone. The background changes, and it's photos of me. This is last year.
Yeah. It doesn't even look like you in the face.
Ugh. Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah.
It's that, but here, what I want to say, I just did before we get to the questions.
Sure.
I just did a tour of Buffalo, Toronto.
That's not a tour.
I just did
I got stuck in Toronto and Buffalo.
I did a stint in Buffalo.
Yeah, exactly. I did a bid.
I did a bit in Buffalo and Toronto and Michigan. It really is not a tour.
No.
Everybody says that too. I saw a fucking an MC be like, dude, my tour. And I was like, wait a minute, you're on tour with another comic. That's not your tour.
Yeah, it's his tour.
It's his
yeah,
tour.
yeah.
Fucking, not her.
Yeah, no, exactly. What the fuck was that? Excuse PC Jimmy.
Yeah.
Fucking woke fruit. It's his.
Woke Fruit is another good name for an album.
Yeah, it
or
is.
a special. But I can't tell you how many stupid Doug Bell shirts
Oh, that makes me happy.
and how many Kel's Bell shirts are out there.
So cool.
Please don't.
I can't. I don't have the hair or the lip stuff
Good.
with a goatee.
They would come up after and just be looking at me. Hey. And I'd be like, the energy was off. It wasn't like after, hey, Bobby, it was this, and I wouldn't catch it. And then I'd look down at the shirt.
Yeah.
And it'll be the Kel's Bell,
Probably fans that ring my bell or something.
and Max came to the cellar. Guess what he wore on the Super Bowl party night?
A helmet.
I don't want you here. I want Jim. I don't want you here. Do you understand me?
Do you understand how much I love, like, destroying improv? Like, it's so much fun to me as like people who are truly not fun. Like, that's why Chip sucks and Doug sucks. They're so, like, Doug is a much more realistic guy than Chip because I know guys like Doug for real.
Yeah.
And it's a terrifying fate to be an unfunny person who's always grasping for funny and can never get it.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure. Go ahead, Bob. What do you got? And by the way, Max wore a Chip shirt, didn't he?
He wore a Chip hoodie.
You got the ones I sent you?
Yeah, he
All
wore
right.
it, and it infuriated me.
I love it.
I almost made him go. I
Good
got
boy.
I got him a hoodie. I just got him a brand new one, and he comes out with that stupid.
Good boy.
Fuck him. Who is Chip? Who Where does he come from?
Everyone.
I mean, describing him, I feel like you've described other people like that too.
No, but it's not. People think it's Opie, but it's not. I would love to say it is because we're not friends. But no, it literally it was a character it developed over like Roger Davis was one I did to annoy girlfriends back when I was like in my early 20s. Roger Davis had a brother Stuart, and Stuart had been. Or had another brother, Lester, I think, who had been burned in a fire, except below the knees. So Lester would always wear knickers to show off his unburned knees. Like, it was a really weird. And Roger was in a band. I don't remember much about Roger Davis, but then that kind of morphed into Chip. And I remember in 2005 or 6, I was dating a girl. I was doing Chip in bed, and she dug her fingernails into my face. We were laying there, and I was just going like this and doing bad jokes. And she dug her fingernails into my face, and I was like, "This is something. This is a reaction." And then 2 years later, I was dating a girl, and I would do Chip in restaurants. And she fought like the guy would come over for the tip or whatever, and Chip would just do jokes, and she would go, "Do you understand? People think that I fucked that guy. You have to stop." And it got such a reaction. Like, to me, that's just it's so fun being unfunny.
I fuck Chip. People that come up to me too, dude. I love how you fake hate Chip. I go, listen to me.
Yeah.
The reason why Jim has me on the show, or Chip, the fact that I have to talk to you as Chip, is because I hate it. I hate Chip. I hate Doug.
I would tell you the thing I'm doing. I seen Tuck Carlson at I want to be on Fox. I told him, "Yo, bring me on and do a segment, and we're gonna call it Belling It Like It Is." Where I kind of just like I tell everybody like what's what. Belling it like it is.
We're gonna go to the questions now. I want you to leave.
I could literally, Doug. It makes me so happy. Sometimes my girlfriend babbles, and as she's babbling, she'll go, "I know, ba ba ba."
I can't.
I'm dating.
Does it bother your girlfriend that you wear wigs?
There's characters, and again, there's characters that have never been seen by people. The one she hates the most is Ramesh Patel.
Jim Norton.
Yeah. Ramesh Patel is the character she hates
the most.
What is
Ramesh? Who's that?
It's just a character I do at home.
Trying to become famous?
No, he's
trying to get a Netflix special.
He's an Indian guy, and he pulls his sweatpants up very high, and he's friends with 2 other people who discuss her future a lot. Like Adelaide is a librarian who she doesn't like, and her Adelaide has a brother Churchill, and they think that she's a woman of low caliber, and they always discuss her future. She fucking hates it, like really hate the way you hate Chip. She hates Adelaide and Ramesh and Churchill.
What does Ramesh sound like?
I'll tell you later. I've never done it publicly.
What about Adelaide?
It's embarrassing.
Please.
She puts like a pretzel thing for glasses and always says to her, "I told you not to talk that way in the library." And she slaps her hand. She fucking hates it. She fucking hates it.
Remember we were talking about my rage later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm trying to control it right
now. Yeah, I get it. I don't mind. I don't blame you.
I want to put my fist right.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You should. Yeah.
I want to hit.
I told you not to use that type of language. She fucking hates it.
I want to hit Adelaide right in the face.
So does she. She'll actually say Adelaide's a cunt. She hates it.
All right, we got questions from the fans.
Sure.
You ready for this?
You got it.
Duffel Smith 4 says, have you ever been cheated on, and have you been caught cheating?
Yes and yes. Although I have not cheated in this, I really have not cheated in this relationship. But yeah, I've cheated a lot. My whole life, I cheated like a fucking maniac.
What was the worst one you got caught at?
When, and I did this joke in my special, but a girl who was, I was talking dirty to a girl, and it was on my computer. And I guess I had saved it to jerk off to later, elite hoarding.
Sure.
And
That is elite.
And I didn't realize that I had hit print by mistake. Completely true story. And I printed out the entire text chat, 7 pages in a PDF file. And she was taking a college course at the time. And she printed something out, and she scooped up my dirty text chat in her college paper and went to school. And she didn't hand it in, she said, because she happened to flip through it first.
This is her. Hello. Yes, thank you for having me here today. I would love you to come on my belly button and drink it. What?
She fucking
If you put your dick in my dick, then what?
No, this was a girl with a pussy, and it was the only thing that saved me. Two things. She didn't hand it in because she looked at it first. She looked through her papers and realized this. And when she woke me, I'll never forget. It was a Saturday morning, and she goes, "Jim, get up, Jim, get up." And I knew something was wrong.
Howie Long?
I knew because it was a Saturday, and she wouldn't wake me because she knew I had shows. Yeah. And she goes, "So who's the fuck is?" And she asked the girl's name. I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I read all your fucking," and she read she said the name of the screen, and I was like, "Oh boy." And the only thing that saved, I think that she would have set the bed on fire, but she could tell by the chat that the girl and I had never met. Yeah. She knew that I hadn't fucked this girl, and she tried breaking into my email. And
thank crowbar?
God, thank God it was a different one than my.
Oh, you have 2 emails?
I deleted it after that. I got rid of it. That's probably that's 14 years ago. I deleted it. I was so, it was just a dirty one.
Yeah.
And, bad news.
Every guy has a dirty email.
Yeah. Bad news.
Yeah. Mine, I have one. What was the name of the dirty email?
I don't remember. I really don't. It's literally been 14 years.
Yeah. I got one. I don't use it though. Nobody sends me anything.
Yeah.
No girls say, I don't get.
That literally was just,
nothing.
the girl sent me pictures. It wasn't like some big thing, but she would have seen pictures this girl sent me. It would have been bad news.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that. All right, here's another one, right? Crackhead and Shoulder said, "Who is the worst guest you've had to talk to on air?"
Paris Hilton was the worst. Just because she didn't want to be there. She complained recently about the old O&A interview and how she felt so victimized and bad. But it was she wasn't a good guest because I had watched her reality show.
Sure.
And it was okay. And I was trying to actually promote it. But when she came in, she had that you have to watch the show. And she just didn't want to. And then she got and it was I was getting very annoyed because I'm I really did watch your show and I want to promote it. And Nancy Grace was shitty. That was on, that was on O&A, but Nancy Grace was on Jim and Sam. She was shitty because she just didn't like us because I've blasted her so many times. But I had to say to her that, hey, I've said stuff about you publicly because I felt like a coward if I didn't.
Sure.
I felt like, hey, even though I used my real name, which is why I fucking loathe the anonymous because you have to be embarrassed sometimes by shit you've said.
Right.
Steve Martin embarrassed me by shit I said about him.
He did?
Yes.
What was it?
I trashed him in one of my books, and I was a dick about it, and I kind of wish I didn't because I like him as a comedian. Yeah. I just trashed him for the Pink Panther, but I was a little unreasonable, and the book came from an angry place. So I was doing a Tonight Show bit at the Grammys where I was getting people. It was a dumb bit, but I was trying to get actors to hold up my fucking CD and demand I get a Grammy. So I handed it to Steve Martin, and he went, "Jim Norton, you said some very unkind things about me in your book."
Fuck.
And I did what every one of these dummies does when they get called out. I'm sorry. I'm a fan. I just collapsed. So I was embarrassed and ashamed. And I felt
You're an O&A fan to Voss.
Of course. I felt like such a dick.
Right. You said I was a fucking lispy, big nose Jew.
Yes.
I was kidding. I'm sorry. I love you.
But again, I had to face that because I used my real name.
Sure.
And I was very embarrassed, and I really did feel bad about it. But Steve, he was so nice about it. He's like, you're forgiven. And he was funny, and he was kind. And I wrote him a letter after that, really apologizing.
Do you have his address?
No, it was through a publicist, but I was like, I was a dick. I was wrong.
You wrote a letter?
Yeah. Again.
With a pen.
Again, this is many years ago. But I was a dick, and I said I was sorry to the guy personally. It wasn't something
that happened to me with the Tonight Show guys. When I went with you, remember that? We did the Last Comic Standing. I didn't get picked. I videotaped the shit, and I talked to Patrick from Cringe Humor, and I told him blah blah blah. He wrote an article, and he kind of put his words, and it looked like it was coming out of my mouth. And it wasn't. Where I trashed them, but I never really trashed them.
Right.
And then years later, when they were, they were doing the Tonight Show.
Sure. Bob and Ross.
Yeah, well I liked.
I love
Very nice to me.
Yep.
I went in with you, and they were like, Bobby, why did you say that about us? We loved you. We'd love to have you on the show, but you said some very mean. I was like, what? And I had to go back, and I was like, that wasn't me. I didn't say that. He said that, and he put my fucking dumb face on it. But I had to take the hit. I was like, whatever. But you know, since then.
Sometimes you have to. I record interviews I do now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that there was one that was taken where they clickbaited me, and I didn't realize I never Google myself.
Yeah.
Like I truly never Google myself,
That
and I didn't know until over a year after it was out. Yeah. And I was like, that wasn't the fucking question. That was half the question. They asked me about something else, and they made it look like I said something I didn't. And I have an article with the original question in it, but I was like, what the So I was like, from that point, I was like,
yeah, we got to be careful.
Gotta be so careful.
We started in this stupid thing with blogs and podcasts. We didn't understand that it was going to have be so impactful, that it was going to go everywhere, that everybody's going to know shit forever. I didn't. If I knew what I knew now, I would have kept my trap shut on a lot of things.
Me too.
Timmy the douche. Do you feel like Dave Chappelle stole your hook of talking about trans people?
No.
Okay.
I talk about trans people from my own life. Dave is talking about them in a cultural way. No.
Paulie Jr. 24. Have you talked about Gene Simmons, about how he was a dick when you first met him? Yeah.
No, it never came up between me and him.
Really?
No. Because it just never came up. But I would. His son came. I'm friends with Nick, and he came to a show actually last week down at the Fat Black. And no, Gene has been very nice to me since then. Like I've seen him 100 times since then, and he's always nice. I've roasted him. Like I have a good relationship with Gene Simmons. That was one moment of me being angry in 2005.
Will you give me something from Gene Simmons that he signed?
Do I have stuff? Gene signed it. Gene, in my apartment, I had this. It's one of my favorite photos. It was a Kiss centerfold from Cream magazine in like 1977 or 76 of them in the snow frolicking. I fucking love this picture so much. Gene is squatting and dropping snow on his head. And I got Ace, Paul, Gene and Peter to all sign it, like from times I interviewed them. That's one of my most prized things. But it's Gene signed it to Jim. Gene always signs personal to you, so you can't sell it.
Can't sell it.
No, I wouldn't have anyway. I have a lot of stuff signed by.
I would just change my name legally to Jim if you gave me all your things.
Yeah.
I'll just change it to Jim.
You'd love it.
I'll make Max's middle name Jim, and then we can have it.
My Sabbath poster, you could put your face in where I am.
Sure, dude. Let's do it. I want something. Will you give me something?
That's signed by who?
For anybody. I want to help you with your elite hoarding.
I'll give you something signed by Ozzy. I have a lot of Ozzy things.
Oh, yes.
Do you have anything signed by Ozzy?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. I have just old DVDs and CDs from promotions.
Yeah,
Nothing with all the band members.
I want something
on it,
from the first, what's his concert there when Randy Rhoads died?
I don't have
What's that
anything
album?
like that.
What's that?
Blizzard of Oz?
Was that Diary of a Madman?
No, well, Diary of a Madman was the second one with Randy, but Blizzard was first. And
Second one, because he died after that one.
Yes.
Yeah, do you have anything signed from that?
No, I only have one thing signed by Randy Rhoads. It's a very rare signature. Jim Florentine got a poster signed at a signing.
I had to sit on a
Yeah, I waited in line for an hour. I got fucking Ozzy.
I had to give a guy a hand job.
Randy. Yeah, he got Randy, Ozzy, and Rudy Sarzo to sign this poster, which Jim actually handed to them, and it's framed in my house. That's one of the hardest things I have to get.
Wow.
So thank you, Florentine.
Yeah, you're welcome, Jim.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No problem, but what am I going to do with it?
It's not a problem. I just want to get pussy.
Why?
All right, listen, man. I love you so much.
I love you too, Bob.
Thank
You're one of
you
my favorite people.
You are too, man. You're one of my favorite people, and I hope that you're part of my family.
Yeah.
I would like it for you guys to come over more.
Sure. We will.
For dinner.
I do more normal things. I see my family more. I see friends more. I'm a more normal person. I love it.
Maybe that's what happened to you.
Yeah.
You just became happier.
And as we're wrapping up, I'll say this. I didn't mean to hold hands.
It's okay.
I'm not comfortable doing this.
It's okay.
I don't like holding hands like this.
I want to hold hands. Just hold hands. Go ahead. Tell what were you saying?
I was saying that I do more normal things.
Just don't do that.
Seeing my family.
Yeah.
And that's
Come
not.
on.
Come on. I don't like it.
You're such a macho asshole.
I don't like it. I have machismo. No, but just going to see my parents more and like just more, things have been very good for a while.
Good, man.
You know?
I'm
happy. Still jerk off a little more than I should, but,
I only jerk off on the road.
What's that?
I only jerk off on the road.
Yeah, pretty much me too. Like that's what I do. I'll just like watch a little porn, go away.
Yeah.
But it's crazy not cheating like in years.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Jerk off. Enjoy your family.
Yeah.
Have a fun life.
Don't do that in the same moment.
Yeah, don't jerk at the same thing.
There should be a fucking dash between those, not a fucking comma.
Jerk off with your family.
Yeah.
All right, listen, Jim Norton, go
What?
check him out. No.
Oh.
Make sure you check him out, Jim and Sam Show, every morning on Sirius.
I tell you not to do those, read those type of books in the library. Isn't it
I'm
terrible?
going to be in Louisiana.
Really
I'm going to
unfunny,
be
right?
in Lafayette, Louisiana, I believe. Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm also going to be in McCurdy's. I'm going to be at Side Splitters in Tampa, Wise Guys, Utah, Comedy Works, Saratoga, Moon Tower, Just for Laughs. I'm going to be there.
Point Pleasant.
I got a lot of great stuff. And my friend here is going to be on Comedy Camp this summer.
Here's what I got. I got March 4th, Paramount, almost sold out. April 21, 22, Cleveland Hilarities. And then this Thursday, I'll be on the King of Late Night, Gutfeld.
Oh.
And I'm in that new Tucker documentary on comedy. They said it comes out tomorrow. I haven't seen it.
Let's check. I can't wait to see it. I love Gutfeld. I want to get back on the show.
I do too.
I love that show. I mean, just such a hit now, too.
I know, it's great.
It's bigger than the Tonight Show.
It's bigger than all of the it's so funny that he's beating the network TV
How
shows.
crazy is that?
Yeah.
Funny show. A lot of funny comics writing on it, too.
Just have, if the networks had different opinions, that wouldn't be a problem. But
Nope,
it's all
they
the
have-
same mentality.
They have one opinion.
One opinion.
And that's not comedy.
That's right.
Yeah, bitches. Make sure you check out Killbox on louisck.com.
Yep.
If you haven't already, comicwearables.com to get all I got the Fuck the Check Spot, I got the Regs, YKWD, Papa King, all this stuff. Use code word Ladybug and you get 20% off of everything.
Ladybug.
Oh, God. We'll see you guys next week on You Know What, Dude? You guys are the best. Take it easy.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.